see everyone looking. Yep, we good? Yep. See, running up. Yeah, I do. Alright, let's do this. Bonjour everyone, and welcome to the Parc des Plantes, the home of Ultimate League's most successful club, and let's be honest, the benchmark everyone else is chasing. Paris Saint-Germain, kings of Europe in real life, are now chasing the trophy that actually matters, the Ultimate League crown. Two-time champions already, and now aiming to become the first side in league history to win it 3 times. They begin this new era without Gianluigi Donnarumma, who's currently loving life in Manchester Blue, but everything else remains the same. The talent, the chemistry, and the dominance. They kicked off their campaign with a composed 2-0 win over Villarreal on Monday night. Standing their way tonight, a very different Tottenham Hotspur. Thomas Frank has replaced Ange Postecoglou, and it's been an instant impact. A 3-0 statement win over last season's surprise package. Lazio shot them straight to the top of the table after match week 1, but now comes the real tests. Spurs beat PSG twice last season in pre-season on the regular campaign, but when it mattered most, the Parisians stood tall. Ousmane Dembélé's hat-trick lit up a 5-2 quarter-final win, and you can bet Spurs haven't forgotten. Just saw him showcase as well as I was rambling on. Let's take to the team, starting with the host. PSG go 4-3-3. One change tonight with Bradley Barcola in for Desiree Doué, and Kvaratskhelia swaps wings. That's frightening pace and creativity all over the park. And for Tottenham, also 4-3-3 from their opening day demolition job. Vicario between the sticks, Porro, Romero, the skipper, Van der Ven, and Spence in defence. The midfield trio Sarr, who scored twice, Palhinha, Bentancur in the front three again, Kudus, Richarlison, Johnson, looking to prove that last week was no fluke. It's the 2024-25 finalists versus the current league leaders, a quarter-final rematch, a clash of styles, egos, under the lights in Paris. It's Sunday Night Football, it's game on, it's PSG in the navy, it's Spurs in the yellow. Alright, now we got that out of the way. Dembélé for Kvaratskhelia on the right wing, as we have just previously discussed. We had to drop Doué, to be honest, after him scoring. It's Dembélé. Spurs want to keep him quiet at all costs. Here's Sarr, once again getting forward. We saw him back twice last week against Lazio. Richarlison. And his international teammates, Marquinhos, actually manages to foul him there. It's going to be Porro to take. Porro will go short to Richarlison. It finds Sarr. This is Palhinha. Van der Ven towards Spence. Bentancur loses out, and PSG getting on the counter here. And it comes to Vitinha. Palhinha gives chase against his Portuguese teammate. Kvaratskhelia, a lovely flicked ball in. Here's Dembélé now. PSG looking dangerous, and Spence willing to set the pass back, but it's gone straight back to the home side, and that's a lovely ball by Fabian, and it's found João Neves, and Dembélé offside. Already showing signs of breaking this Tottenham defence. Oh, that is really tight. Is he even off? Bentancur. Palhinha, Sarr. Richarlison, lovely ball out wide. Spence takes a few touches to control, and that's incredible. How in the world did he get that away from Hakimi? Johnson Richarlison now. Sarr again making the run through the middle. Here's Spence. Brennan Johnson again. Still in the afro. When is he going to get that change? Back with PSG it goes now. Barcola's first touch of the ball. Now on to Nuno Mendes. Here's Dembélé. Vitinha now racing forward. Finds Barcola. And Neves takes a touch but runs straight into Palhinha. Johnson. What a ball that is. Richarlison, can he get away from Marquinhos? He can for the moment. Can he play someone through? He might try and have a go himself here. Finds Palhinha. And there's Kudus! It's Tottenham that take the lead. His first goal in Lily White. And what a moment it is. It's worked wonderfully well between Tottenham's midfield and attack. Kudus dances into the box, picks it up and fires. I don't know what Chevalier is doing. Nowhere near it. 1-0. Did not expect him to get off the mark, but we saw how good he was for West Ham United a couple of seasons back. Here come PSG now. They've got to wake up. They have conceded their first goal of the season. In less than 15 minutes, mind you. There's Porro. Not much to do today. And, well, Spurs gets less of the ball after that pass. Marquinhos now pressing up. Dembélé. Switching it for Kvaratskhelia. Nods it down for Hakimi. And Van der Ven, great interception. Spurs on the counter now. Johnson. Can't find his teammate. Having Ruiz there for the interception. Gets the 1-2. Here come PSG. Hakimi now. Putting Spence in two minds. Into Barcola. And Hakimi left alone. Can't find any crossing. We're going to have a shot. This is Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz over the bar. Well, out of nothing, just tries a snapshot in the box. Oh, Vicario was beaten. Wide of the mark it goes. Belted up the pitch by Vicario. Marquinhos into the ball. Van der Ven. Sarr. Here's Spence. Oh, that's poor. Kvaratskhelia, great interception. Now Vitinha. Oh, beautiful. Van der Ven taken out of the equation. But Romero, the Spurs skipper, comes up to recollect. And here comes Tottenham again. Johnson. Hakimi's got to race back. Can't find the ball. It's a real grudge match, this. Spurs fine for everything. Sarr. Trickery to get in between the lines. Here's Richarlison now. Could have kept on going. Decides to go back. Because you're getting more and more men behind the ball. Here's Spence. Bentancur in space. Johnson. No one making the run into the box for Spurs. It worked well last time. This is Johnson against Hakimi. I get the interception, but it will fall back to Spurs, and the domination again continues. It's like a chokehold, if anything. Felt in possession for more than 3 minutes right now. And then it gets given up. And all that was for nothing. Here come PSG. Hakimi now joining the attack again. Kvaratskhelia, Dembélé. Looking for a nice little triangle, and they will find it. It gets played to João Neves. This is towards Dembélé. And now Vitinha. A lovely PSG move, and it should have ended up in a goal. He decides to take a shot from distance. And it stings the gloves of Vicario before bouncing over the bar. don't think we saw PSG lose at all on prime time last year. They had 4 matches here at the Parc des Princes. Here's Barcola. Oh, and there was a hasty reaction there by Palhinha, but he will get the ball clear. Short corner comes to nothing. Marquinhos now towards Dembélé. Quick, decisive passing. Hakimi, lovely. Barcola offside. It was a very crafty idea from the Moroccan right back, who was somehow in the centre of the pitch there, like a number 10 role. And I'm pretty sure if Barcola is onside there, that is definitely 1-1. Luis Amico looked like a genius for subbing him in to begin with. No Dewey at all in the squad tonight. Must be injured. Barcola. He's got 4 to aim for in the box. It's away by Spence. It comes out to Fabian Ruiz and Palhinha with a lovely volley clearance. Richarlison again, feeding up the scraps. Will maintain possession for Spurs, and Sarr sets free Richarlison in towards Kudus. Big chance for Spurs now, but he gets pushed away by Nuno Mendes. This is now Sarr! Straight at Chevalier, either side of him, that could be 2-0. So take it from his perspective. I love this feature. Pushed over the top by the former Lille keeper, Porro. And, well, it was nearly on from Romero, who's got a race back now. Great thinking there by Fabian Ruiz, who manages to head the ball into Chevalier's hands. And here come PSG once more. Vitinha sets free Kvaratskhelia. Into Neves. Back to Kvaratskhelia. Now Vitinha, lovely ball. Love for Dembélé, but Vicario will claim. Here's Van der Ven. Chances come in rarely in this game. Need to be taken by both teams. Coming into this game, both teams were yet to concede a goal, and Spurs still have not. Could that be true by the end of tonight? We'll have to wait and see. As Bentancur, oh, that's a massive mistake. The commentator's curse coming to play here. But Carlos will stop that in his tracks. Big save to deny Dembélé again. He's going to be the taker of this corner as well, Romero. With an easy chest and volley. Hakimi. Vitinha keeps it away from any yellow shirts. Neves. That's excellent. Here's Kvaratskhelia. And he tried the Chevalier again. We've seen that's quite his expertise. And a massive diving save by Vicario. A cinematic catch. Spurs will be happy. Not with how they've played, but with the result so far. Let's see how much stoppage time has been added on. We'll receive that in 1 minute. Vitinha. Dembélé. Into space. This is Barcola. Barcola! Another diving catch. Another one for the cameras. It's only been 1 minute as well. The ball's been in play for quite a long time. And PSG have they been the better side after conceding, but it's Spurs that head into the half-time break a goal up, thanks to Mohamed Kudus. On the yellow side of this Parc des Princes. Well, the one smiling, it's Kudus, who actually didn't score in pre-season. I'm pretty sure he set up one. But he is the deciding factor tonight. It's been a real cagey game. 6 shots to 2, 0.7 XG for both sides. But it is PSG that are behind. I still have no idea what the heck that is. It's German. If you ever look at our performance rating, I wouldn't be surprised. Yep, Vicario made 4 saves already in the game. Chevalier on a 5.7. Yikes. I mean, how in the world could you even save this? especially from what he had to face from Kudus. I mean, that is a picturesque finish. Anyway, wait, why does that say goalkeeper rating 10? Weight max. What? Oh, I didn't realize. Oh, this is... How have I never seen this before? Huh, well, my mind's blown. Anyway, second half is underway. Spurs fans singing "Oh, when the Spurs." And lots of just defending here, Tottenham. Kvaratskhelia again, pushed away by Spence. Has done really good jockeying so far in this game. And Neves gets caught. Now it's Spurs on the counter. Johnson. Look at that pace of this man, but the chip ball to Richarlison is cut out by Marquinhos with a superb chest and touch. Spurs could have been in there. Here's Jean Neves. Excellently played through Kvaratskhelia. Hakimi now. Back towards Neves. This is Vitinha. Could line up a shot. Back to Ruiz. Pushed away out of the box by Romero. This is goes to Barcola. Quick change of feet into Mendes, and the shot is blocked. Superb defending from Tottenham tonight, and it's actually going to go in Spurs' favour. Romero. Palhinha. Bentancur keeping it with Tottenham. One of them. Hoping to restrict the former champions. Sarr. Bentancur giving away. Just inviting PSG to take shots. Hakimi, edge of the box it goes again. Vitinha now towards Dembélé, and again it's broken up, but back in it goes Vitinha. He's not giving up. Again between two on fire. And it's somehow managed to get to Vicario, but he will deal with it. Corner for the Parisians. It is Barcola. He drives to the box. No one picking him up. Vitinha! That was the clearest chance of the lot. And he puts it wide. That should have been 1-1. 5 shots on target to 2, but it is Tottenham with the lead. And PSG once again, straight from the goal kick, are back on it. But Pedro Porro with some IQ there. And a lovely played pass into Jed Spence. There's now Richarlison now. Johnson's onside here. And Hakimi takes him out. My goodness. There was some vigour in that challenge. There will be a yellow card. Or Achraf Hakimi. I mean, that is really late, isn't it? He gets none of the ball. He's lucky that's not red. Thomas Frank with the right to argue. Porro. Looking for, I believe that was Palhinha. Oh, beautiful from Neves. Dembélé now. Storming away from the Spurs defence. Dembélé chips it. Kvaratskhelia has been frozen out of this game. And PSG can't capitalise. Spurs need to hold on for 30 more minutes. Romero. Here's Palhinha. Pacho. Nice way to win the ball back. So requested by Spurs. Dembélé. He's got men flowing forward. One does Barcola. Dembélé wants it. Dembélé will find it. Dembélé! Saved by Vicario again. Another big save. And on comes Tottenham's marquee signing, Xavi Simons. Not the greatest start to life in real life for Spurs. Well, he has bagged in pre-season for Tottenham here. As Sarr heads it back to his own goalkeeper. And once again, PSG have been really ineffective from corners. Sarr. On for Kudus. Shakes and shifts and finds Sarr again. Richarlison wanted Simons, but Neves will intercept. Chevalier into the middle. One by Palhinha. Now Xavi Simons can potentially work his magic. Into Sarr. Now Porro. He's got options. Well, he needs them now. Being trapped in the sideline between two PSG defenders. And Spurs are somehow going to win a corner out of that. What's going to make a defensive change? Destiny Udogie. Porro. Short back towards Kudus. And given away. Here comes Dembélé. Here comes PSG. He waits for support. Still waits. He's going to get trapped there by Johnson. Spurs now 20 minutes away from their second straight win. Van de Ven. Now Sarr. Oh, fantastic football from Spurs. PSG can't get anywhere near them. Kudus. Richarlison. Now Palhinha. And they got through towards Kudus again. This is Johnson now. Brennan Johnson. And towards Palhinha. PSG defending desperately. They cannot concede another goal. And they won't. For the time being. Vitinha. And off goes Kvaratskhelia. The belly's also in the middle. Can they find each other here? Van de Ven gets back. That is what you need to combat PSG's pace and attack. A strong, pacey centre-back. And Spurs have one right there. They push ever the more on. Mendes caught our position here. Richarlison sets free Kudus. Big chance now. Spurs could make it 2. Chevalier there to smother. Back it goes with PSG now. Back and forth we go the Parc des Princes. Here's Dembélé. Neves furthest forward. Hakimi now. And again, Tottenham deal with it. What in the world is that? That's just a hit and hope for Mendes. But it will find its way towards Vitinha. This is Barcola now. Dembele's onside here. It's got to be for Ousmane Dembélé! That's what you need out of the Ballon d'Or winner. Just a silky PSG attack. Spurs caught cold. 1-1. It's anyone's game now. It took over 170 minutes. But finally, Spurs crack in the Ultimate League. This is Brennan Johnson. Long ball for Richarlison. It did cause problems in the PSG box. And now can they go on for a winner here? Dembélé. Look at all the men they've got forward here. Here's Hakimi. Now to Neves. That's a poor touch. Spurs got the hook. Sarr. Long ball for Johnson to chase. We'll find Pacho instead. Kvaratskhelia. Quick, incisive passing. We'll get the second one. Look at all the blue shirts in the box. It's Dembélé! It's palmed over the top by Vicario, who until that goal had his number tonight. 2 changes for PSG. Well, 2 changes for both sides. Bergval and Lee Kang in on. Dembélé whips it. Udogie finds Johnson. Kudus. Can Spurs snatch it here? Johnson now to Bergval. Fresh set of legs. Can he find someone in yellow? Finds Kudus. This will fall to Palhinha. Now Johnson, heavy touch. Turns straight. Barcola. Vitinha. Here's Dembélé. Kvaratskhelia. Great turn. He might look for Neves. He can't find the pass. Ever so agonisingly close. But I think that will do it. Hang on a minute. It might not. Vitinha. They've got to get forward here. They do. Barcola. Now Dembélé. Here's Vitinha. He's found the way. Can he find Dembélé again? No. Barcola now. Dembélé on the turn. It's for Kvaratskhelia. It's Barcola. Well, that was anticlimactic. Rolled straight into Vicario's path, and it ends level here in Paris. I think I have to say that both teams will be satisfied with a point. It definitely seemed like PSG were the much better team. Look at that. Spurs with a smash and grab, if anything. 2.4 to 1.3 XG. They turned on the style in the second half. But it was not to be. They couldn't claim another 3 points. Tottenham run out of here with a point. Tails between their legs. And we're going to get our Man of the Match award as well. And it's going to go to, let's see, Vitinha's there, Palhinha. It's going to go to Vitinha, who I'm pretty sure got one last week as well, despite having, well, I think he had two. I think he had made the 2 assists for Doué and Dembélé, who is now on 2 goals out of 2. I mean, who won with 90 overall? I don't get this total rating thing. Right, okay, alright, that makes sense. And then the shooting, alright. So it rates the shots as well, I think. Yeah, that's interesting. Anywho. Nevertheless, PSG 1, Spurs 1 is how it finishes. Let's see how much towards it that's done. And yeah, let's have a look and see who each team have next. Let's see what shapes the Ultimate League table, actually. Considering both teams failed to miss a chance to go top tonight, especially Spurs, they will drop to 7th, and PSG now in 8th. Pretty sure they were 6th after Matchweek 1, so it's a little bit of a damper. However, next week, Spurs have Barcelona at I think Monday at 2. Yep. And PSG host Real Sociedad in a 2022 Ultimate League final rematch. And I keep obviously referencing when we go to those things. Anywho, that will do it for me. As we say, bon nuit, en Paris, France. Au revoir.